over here, Dr. Bullock. We're all ready.
Very carefully. Watch the head. Do you have an LP kit?
Yes, sir. It's a suspected aneurysm, is that correct?
That's right. So after the spinal tap, I want an angiogram if the results are positive.
We're going to have to cut this dress off.
By all means, I don't want to waste any time.
Dr. Bullock, this is Dr. Solomon.
Hello.
I'm sorry to meet you under these circumstances, Doctor. Let's get her over on her side.
Very gently. Carefully.
Yes. You want a rather low sight, is that right, Doctor?
Just below the rib cage.
Here, I can still feel that draft in here. I don't know why we can't get maintenance in here to fix that window.
Get a sheet to cover her.
Bullock, Bucky just called and said that you might want your wife's angiogram.
Right.
Look, I'm sorry about this.
Thanks, Clem. What are you doing in the hospital at this late hour, Clem?
I've got a patient in intensive care.
Ed Colbert says you got good hands.
Yes, I do.
Excuse me.
Ed's in California, so is Roger.
Excuse me.
Dr. Bullock, do you think you could go out into the waiting area
Of
to have your
course.
consultation?
Dr. Solomon, I'll be right outside. Come on. This is what I hope it is. I want her in surgery in 30 minutes. Less if possible. No, there's not time to bring anybody in, so you'll do the procedure and I'll assist.
Okay, now what is it exactly, doctor, that you're hoping for?
I see, Nell has two aneurysms. One's operable, the other one isn't. Now, I'm sure that one of them is leaking, and I'm just hoping it's the one we can do something about.
How is she?
They're doing the spinal tap now.
Dr. Bullock, will you come in, please?
There's blood in the cerebral spinal fluid. It's an aneurysm, all right.
All right, let's get going on that angiogram. We gotta find out which one of those aneurysms is leaking.
Craig.
If we can get it in time, we may be able to save her yet.
Secret is about to be revealed.
Brian is going to know you're pregnant. How do you plan on handling that?
This week, she turns to Scott for help.
What do you want from me?
And Kendall tried to kill David. Now he wants payback. Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
15 Seconds with Jonathan Jackson.
On my downtime, I love to play music. I also love writing. Been writing a lot of different books over the years, and poetry and novels and stuff like that. So I just love writing and music and creating in other ways besides just acting.
Catch Jonathan Jackson on General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Now, long, fabulous lashes can be yours in just days for free. Introducing TriLash. You'll see up to 25% longer and fuller lashes in just 2 weeks. Up to 70% longer and fuller lashes in just 6 weeks. Call the number on your screen right now or go to TriLash.com for your free sample. It's a $59 value. Free. The clinically proven TriLash serum creates longer, fuller, stunning lashes in just days with no prescription. Look at these real results. In just 6 weeks, your lashes can be up to 70% longer and fuller. TriLash is coming to stores everywhere, but before it's available to the public, we're giving away 1 million free samples. Just pay the postage. Call the number on your screen or go to TriLash.com. Lush, gorgeous, real long lashes can be yours with TriLash. Call for your free sample right now.
Call 1-800-593-7307.
There's a revolution in weight loss, and it's all about you and your stories.
Stairs are zero trouble for me now.
I've gained energy.
I have taken up belly dancing.
I can be that person that I wanted to be.
It is just so totally unbelievable how I have changed.
I have more confidence now.
I feel like I look good.
I can cross my legs.
I don't know what you think, but I'm quite happy with it. Now that I've got the weight off, my diabetes is under control.
Everything's easier when you weigh less.
The new Nutrisystem features chef-inspired foods designed to fit your life, with transition plans that help you do it on your own, all backed by the proven science of the glycemic index. Visit Nutrisystem.com and get your first 7 days free, delivered right to your door with our money-back gourmet guarantee. It's time to say hooray you and join the weight loss revolution. The new Nutrisystem. Start today with America's #1 home delivery weight loss company.
Hi, Bucky. How's your aunt?
Not so good. They just did an LP, and it is an aneurysm. Now we're waiting for the angiogram.
Oh.
Hey, I know this is a dumb question, but is there anything we can do?
Look, there isn't anything anyone can do until we find out which aneurysm's leaking.
Well, is there anything we can do for you?
No, look, I'm okay. Look, I think I better go look at her, okay? I'll see you when I can.
Poor Bucky. Well, what do you think we should do now? Should we wait here or go on?
This is going to happen pretty quickly, whichever way it goes, Faith. Why don't we stay around here for a while?
Sure.
Excuse me. You're Dr. Ryan and you're Dr. Coleridge, isn't that right?
Yeah.
My name is Kenneth Castle. I've been assigned to Dr. Eleanor Bolak as a lab technician.
Oh, nice to meet you. I think I've seen you around.
Hi.
I was over in the bar across the street. Ryan's? Is that any connection with you?
Yeah, it's my father's place.
Oh, that's lucky for you, isn't it? I was there when Dr. Bolak got sick, and I was wondering, hoping it wasn't serious. Oh, if it's none of my business, please tell me, because it just seemed that she seemed like a nice lady, and I was sort of worried about her.
Yeah, I guess it's no secret. She's got an aneurysm in one of the cerebral arteries.
But that's terrible.
Yeah?
How bad is it?
We don't know yet.
Oh, I certainly am sorry, believe me. Because the research you showed me was very exciting. I was looking forward to working with her.
Well, don't write her off yet. They'll do all they can for her in surgery. With a little bit of luck, she'll be back in the lab before too long.
I hope so. I certainly do. I've been very pleased to have been transferred to neurology. I'm sorry it's at a time like this, but I'm glad to finally meet some of the people I've been seeing in the halls.
Yeah, I think after you meet everybody, you'll like it.
I like it already. It seems to be a very nice group. I've been watching.
It is a nice group.
Uh-huh.
I find it, that's my impression, too. I think it's very special.
Well, the angiograms ought to be here by now.
They'll be here soon.
When will you tell them how much bleeding's going on, huh?
No, not till we get those pictures.
If it's the aneurysm that can't be reached by surgery, how much time would you have?
Not very long, Bucky.
A few hours, no more.
Oh. Isn't fair.
No, it isn't, Bucky. It isn't fair at all.
Oh, it isn't fair at all. You seduced me into coming up to this cabin in the woods with you, absolutely miles away from anywhere, driving wild with passion for you. And then you spoil it all by announcing that you intend to marry me.
Seemed like a sensible solution to the problem at the time.
Well, I don't see what your problem is, Seneca. I mean, you have me. Right here. I am absolutely your slave.
Ha.
Well, more or less. I have abandoned myself to satisfying your every whim.
See, that's the problem.
What is?
I don't want to be without you.
Oh, I like that. Oh, thank you.
As for your being a slave to any man, I find that very hard to imagine, since you are the most opinionated, the the most self-serving female
self-confident.
Self-confident female I have ever encountered.
Well, I thought you liked independent women. That's what you've been telling me.
Of course. I would have said anything to get you up here.
What's so important about up here, Seneca?
I had to have you all to myself, away from those people.
What people?
Those friends of yours who are so into money and gossip and who can't believe half of what they tell you. They keep looking at me to see if my socks match my tie.
When you wear one.
I tell you, one of these days, I am going to be very cruel. I'm going to show up in white socks just to see the pain in their eyes.
You don't like my friends.
Not very much. Do you?
Sometimes. Do I have to choose, Seneca? Is that what you want?
Does that seem unfair?
Unfair? When have you ever worried about being unfair?
With you, every minute?
I know.
Yes. I do want you to choose.
But I already have. Don't you understand that?
No.
Is it your impression that I'm the sort of person who goes off to lonely cabins in the woods at the drop of an invitation?
No, not exactly, but,
But what?
Well, you do seem to be the kind of a person who's accustomed to doing as she pleases.
And you're sure that it pleases me to go, bouncing from cabin to cabin?
No, not that, but...
Then what? What do you think of me?
That you've had lovers before me.
No, I haven't. There've been a few men whom I've loved and who've loved me. But never like this.
Well. That's something, huh?
Not that there haven't been a few invitations every now and then.
Oh, well.
But I always felt that they implied a commitment that I wasn't ready to make.
And you are with me?
Don't you know? I keep telling you, and you aren't listening.
Tell me again.
You are my first lover. And I think probably my last. I don't know why. It isn't because you're smart or good-looking, because, well, I've known lots of smart, good-looking men. It isn't any special quality in you that I can name. It's because of the kind of person you are. And because when I'm alone with you, that's everything I want. I care about you so much that it's past the point of being conditional. No conditions, Seneca. You don't have to do anything. I don't love you because you love me or because you make me laugh or anything like that. I love you because you are the one person in the whole world I want to spend the rest of my life with.
You're gonna marry me.
Of course I'm going to marry you. I have known it since the day you decided to explain to me that I didn't understand molecular structure.
Well, I've been trying to get your attention for 6 weeks. And it seemed like the only solution was to pick a fight.
Well, I expect we'll be having lots of fights, but I don't care. Because I want to wake up beside you and walk in the woods and pick apples and look at the stars and sleep with you.
Wait a minute, wait. What did you mean when you said that our getting married was unfair?
That is so typical of you. You announced it. And no matter how much I love you, darling, I'd still like to be asked.
I have asked you. In my head.
Oh.
All right, okay. No? Will you marry me?
Yes, Seneca, I will.
The two of us? Forever?
Till death do us part.
Beyond that, I can't imagine ever being without you. No. It isn't fair at all.
The films of the angiogram are here, Doctor.
A perfect day becomes a perfect nightmare.
Mom! Hold on! Morgan!
Continuing this week,
They crashed. I know it.
fate takes a tragic turn.
It was a bus full of kids.
Now,
Help! We need a doctor!
they won't just hope for a miracle. They'll fight for it. I'm not gonna let you go. General Hospital.
Someone's feeling better.
Pediacare, relied on by moms and pediatricians to help kids feel better.
What you got there?
Sesame stir fry from Lucky Dynasty.
Oh, me too. But mine's lean cuisine, so no preservatives.
Lean Cuisine has 90 dishes with no preservatives and quality ingredients like farm-picked broccoli and tender white meat chicken. Lean Cuisine.
Are you ready to be moved? With color that moves? Meet the one and only Feria by L'Oreal. Hair color so shimmering, it's the end of dull and flat. So multi-dimensional, it's the color that moves me. Feria combines 3 vibrant tones in every one-of-a-kind shade. So blacks jet with bold tones of blue, and reds ignite with flares of copper. Make your move. Feria hair color, only by L'Oreal. Because, hey, we're worth it.
People are talking about All My Children's Annie and JR. Shirley Haggard posted on Facebook, a perfect match. And Karen Traffic in Menezes agrees. Yes, 2 peas in a scheming pod. Jason Black thinks JR loves power, control, and Annie loves to be in the arm of someone who has those qualities. Sally Goodnads, they are both ruthless and fight for what they want, no matter who they hurt. And Naomi Carson Parenthos concludes, they are the hottest. People are talking about All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
What do you think, Pat? Do you think we really should wait here, or aren't we just in the way?
I don't know. I'm gonna put in a call to Mom and Dad. I know that they're worried. And then we can just see how things are.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, have you been at Riverside Hospital long?
10 months.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Like it? I've never been so happy in my whole life.
Really?
Yeah, this is the most terrific hospital. The way they treat you here, in the cafeteria, in the gift shops, everywhere. The whole atmosphere is just great.
I think so, too. You know, my father's been affiliated with Riverside for about as long as I can remember. I always loved just being in the building.
It's Romanesque.
What is?
The building. The style of the building is what they call Romanesque. Did you know that Riverside Hospital has some of the most interesting fenestration in the city? The windows.
Oh, no. I didn't know that. Sounds like you're interested in architecture.
Oh, I am. I like buildings that someone cared enough about to make them beautiful. Where I grew up, on the other side of the river, well, it wasn't much to look at.
That's too bad.
So, I used to get on my bike and ride down to the piers and just sit there, looking across at all the buildings over on Manhattan. I tried to imagine who had designed each one of them and what had influenced him and how he felt changing the skyline like that. I made up some great stories, let me tell you.
You know, I always think it's easier for things to be romantic and wonderful from a distance, don't you think?
Oh, I don't know. Crummy is crummy from any distance, if you ask me.
Yeah, you may have a point there.
When I got older, I tried to figure out how I could live in one of those buildings. I thought about being a doctor because some of my favorites were the hospitals. But I never liked school all that much, which is something of a handicap for a doctor.
Yeah, that's true. But at least you seem to have developed into a pretty good technician somewhere along the line.
Why do you say that?
Well, you wouldn't have been assigned to Dr. Bolak otherwise.
Actually, I am good. Though the things that I know best are the things I taught myself.
I think that may be true for everybody.
Though I did manage to get in 2 years in a community college near us. A lot of the tests were multiple choice.
Excuse me.
Sure.
So, did you talk to your parents?
Yeah, they've been trying to call the hospital, but of course they haven't been able to get any real news. I told them I'd call first thing in the morning.
That was really nice of you. So, do you think we should stay here or what?
Well, Bucky's in there with Dr. Bolak and Clem. I really don't think there's anything we can do.
Well, let's go back to the intern quarters then.
I'd say that's about it.
Yeah. Well, good night.
Kenneth. Kenneth Castle.
Good night, Kenneth.
So long. Bye.
Bye-bye. I don't know if you're even going to be able to get to sleep tonight after all that's going on. Wondering what's been happening, too.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with The Young and the Restless, only on SoapNet. Can one woman's secret,
for once, tell me the truth?
and an innocent baby,
Are you coming back to us?
destroy 2 marriages?
Shut up and leave me alone.
Watch Days of Our Lives, weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet. Go to SoapNet.com to sign up for the weekly SoapNet newsletter, the source for all the latest soap news. Enjoy a weekly email with links to photo galleries of your favorite stars, cast comings and goings, storyline sneak peeks, fun quizzes, and the scoop on special events. Sign up now at SoapNet.com.
Too many holiday treats? Take the Special K Challenge with so many ways to lose up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks. What will you gain when you lose? Get started at SpecialK.com.
Introducing Glad Odor Shield with Febreze Freshness. The only trash bags that neutralize odors with Febreze Freshness.
We're all patients of his. He didn't tell you?
I wanted to think that I was the only one.
This is my past, my regret.
Do not dwell in the past.
Leo!
Do not dream of the future.
9 years from now, something awful is going to happen here.
Am I dead? Oh my God. What if I made a mistake?
A SoapNet original primetime drama. Being Erica. New season premiere Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
It's a farewell event you don't want to miss. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For one final amazing night, catch the stars of All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and The View on Broadway in New York City.
Thank you so much.
This is the final Broadway Cares performance ever, so don't miss your last chance to see this special event, Sunday, March 13th. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For ticket information, go to abc.com or soapnet.com.
Happy New Year.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Try and actually get in shape, work out a little bit more.
Every year I try to say I'm going to work out, and I never do.
Not deprive myself of stuff. If I want 16 pieces of a chocolate cake, then I'm gonna eat 16 pieces of a chocolate cake.
Eat a little more healthy than I have lately.
Sit in one place and talk on the phone calmly like a human.
I'm gonna take more pictures. I haven't taken any pictures.
Stop biting my nails.
David Gregory needs to get a manicure. Yeah.
Happy 2011 from One Life to Live.
Call the OR. Tell them we're bringing Nell up.
I'll do it. That's the one we can reach, and the other one's holding.
Yeah. There hasn't been any change at all. Nurse, we're going in. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to prep right here.
All right, Doctor.
Judges from this pedicle's tiny. Now, that's going to help us.
Yeah, but there's still an awful lot of bleeding going on in there.
Well, all we can do is get in there as fast as we can.
How you feeling? Did you get any sleep last night?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm in good shape. Unfortunately, I didn't partake of any of the Ryan's celebration. So, look, I don't want you to worry. I'm not going to let you down, okay?
I'm sure you won't. Bucky.
Yes.
Do you have an OR?
Yes, 7M.
All right. Nurse, you bring her up when she's ready?
Well, as soon as we have it ready, Dr. Bolak, we'll have it for you.
Okay, let's go. Well, Bucky, listen, will you stay with her? I don't like leaving her alone like this.
Yeah, well, Seneca.
Seneca.
Yeah.
You know.
I know, Buck. I don't want you to try to work fast.
All right?
Just take it step by step. The way you would with any other patient, right?
I understand.
Okay. Once you expose the area, move in with your ligature. Resection won't be necessary, so don't even waste time considering it.
Agreed.
The most important thing is to save her life. She's so terrified of being impaired, of coming out of this thing with paralysis.
Well, we just have to get in there quickly, that's all. Jeez, I wish that phone would ring.
I know what you mean.
We got Higgins. Higgins is on gas. Boyd's in the hospital, so she'll be our scrub nurse.
Good.
That means we've got our first team intact.
Damn it, why won't that phone ring? They're gonna bring her up here?
It won't be long now.
I can see why you're doing the operation and I'm assisting. Look at that. Look.
Well, you just take it easy. All you got to do is just watch. And I want you to know, there isn't anyone that I'd rather have looking over my shoulder in there tonight.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.